Madden modding community. Now it's in the game.
Hey, what's up, guys? Bringing you a video here to show you how to get mods working for Madden 24 on the PC. This is PC only. Mods do not work on consoles. So with that said, the first thing you want to do is access the downloads, and to do that, I have a link to the downloads in the description. You'll have to join the Discord, and then you'll be able to access the links to download the tools and any mods that you want to apply. So I've already downloaded mine, so I'm not going to show you how to do that. But once you have the editor, Madden Spark, and Madden Mod Manager, then you will want to, well, depending what you want to do, if you want to have the editor to make mods, then you'll need to make sure you unzip all of them. If you want just to play mods and download what other people have, you'll just want to grab the mod manager and Madden Spark. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and open up the RAR file here. If you don't have a way to open up the RAR files or zip files, WinRAR is free to use, 7-zip. Any of those you can go download and be able to open these up. But anyways, once you open this up, you'll just want to select everything in here, and I want to drag it to the editor folder. Okay, and then we're going to open up Spark. Should have these files. You're just going to drag them into the Madden Spark folder. And same thing on the Frosty Mod Manager here. This is using Frosty version 1.0.7, I believe, which is deprecated and not supported. So please do not go to the Frosty server for support. Our server has a help channel. Submit your problems there and we'll help you out. Again, do not go to the Frosty server, as they won't be able to help you, as the version we had to use is now deprecated. Okay, so anyways, we should have all the files and all the folders now. And the next thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and open up Madden Spark. Now, there is a high chance that your download will be flagged for a virus on Madden Spark, and the exe itself is likely to show a Trojan virus and all this. But, as normal with these modding tools, you have to, either trust us that, we're not trying to steal your info and all that stuff, or, just not use the tools. But if it is flagged, that's perfectly normal. If you open up the search bar down at the bottom left and type in, Defender, Windows Security, whatever, you'll come up to here and you'll want to hit Virus and Threat Protection, and you'll probably see it under Protection History. So if we go to that, you can see here all my threats, are showing. Click one, you'll want to hit yes to allow, and you'll see here that it did block, the Madden Spark exe, and a lot of times it'll delete it. So I've already restored mine, but you should have an actions button that you can click, and you'll just want to restore that, so that way you can run the app again. you know every single one of these, show up as some kind of Trojan, and that's just due to the underlying code, that we use to basically be able to run the steps we need to do with admin privileges. So that is why it gets flagged. So anyways, once you dealt with that, and you should see Madden Spark inside resources, you should have the font file, the anti-cheat thing, the Madden Spark here. So we'll just double click it, and you'll want to hit yes to make sure you give it admin privileges. Okay, now, very quick walkthrough. This is pretty easy to use, but I'll go through it really quick. So base game just means that your game is untouched, has no mods active, and you can launch, Madden 24 vanilla, no problem. Get online, play, play with other players, online franchise, all that stuff. Once you activate mods, it is important to know that you will be forced in offline mode as long as you're using mods. We did this because with EA having anti-cheat, we want to make sure nobody's out there, using this to get online and cheat other players and run everything for the community. So we do force offline. If you're using mods, there is zero reason to be online. Um, I mean, it's just kind of a decision we had to make, so it is what it is. The instructions down here at the bottom are very clear and tell you what to do. So first we want to select activate mods. Big red button right here. We'll click, give it a few seconds. It'll might seem like it freezes, but it doesn't. You'll kind of see it flash and then it changes to waiting for user to launch Madden. Now you'll want to make sure that you're launching from the mod manager or from the Frosty editor if you're wanting to use mods, because if you just turn on Madden, nothing's going to be, injected into the game. So make sure you pay attention to step 2 here. And so we'll go ahead and do that. So we will go to, I'll show you the mod manager first. So we will go to MMC mod manager. Again, this is Frosty, but it's a deprecated version that we had to use. So just to separate it so you guys don't go bug them in their channel for support, we renamed this just to make it easier. But once you open it, you'll see, it's Frosty mod manager, and we just put MMC edition. So that way you're using the right thing for Madden. So you'll want to click Madden 24, hit add, hit select. Now, for some reason, Madden 24 doesn't show up. That's where you want to hit add and go find the exe. But if it's already there, just click it, hit select. Wait for this to load up. Can take a minute depending on your computer, so be patient. And okay. So when this loads, you should have no mods. Nothing showed up in here. So we will want to click add mods. And this is where you're going to want to click add mods. Okay, so once this is loaded, you got 2 ways to do this. We can either click add mods and you can browse and upload, click your mods and upload them in here from that way. I personally like to do it this way. I go to where I save all my mods that I download. So if I go to gameplay and we want to do Sabo's beta gameplay, we just drag it in. Now, this warning here says it was designed for a different game version, may or may not work. Any files that don't edit the legacy files should work without being updated, but if you ever are not sure, just ask in the Discord and we'll let you know what mods need updated and you'll have to wait for. So, anyways, and it is very important to make sure that platform launching enabled is not checked. It should look just like this. If it does not look like this, make it look like this and hit save. Once that is done, click launch and the game should load. You'll get some pop-ups here asking for admin privileges.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Okay, so I'm not going to apply any mods just for this demonstration because the 2 I have are outdated. But as long as it still says waiting for user to launch Madden, you can just hit launch. You'll get a new installation detected. Shortly, you will be prompted for elevated privileges. Basically, it's just asking, can it have admin privileges to write the mod data folder? And of course, you want to hit yes on both the pop-ups. You'll see some windows pop up from the EA app. There's a good chance you're going to see it kick you off the line. Yeah. So you might get this. something went wrong due to the fix, whatever, you just want to hit OK and ignore that. Okay. Now, you see reshade that I installed is active, so we know, the mods are working now.
Sports. It's in the game.
And based on what mods you installed, you should, see a splash screen change. You should go in gameplay, be able to use gameplay mods, franchise mods, anything like that. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and close Madden. And again, it'll tell you you're offline. So just restart the app if you want to go back online. But before we do that, let's look at the editor. So again, what I like to do is just go ahead and activate mods as soon as I get ready to start. It'll pause. Then you'll see it waiting for user to launch. And then we'll just open up the Frosty editor. Now you can use Spark and launch, hit activate mods once you're actually like getting ready to hit the button, but I just do it ahead of time so I don't forget, because it's an extra step that we're not used to having to do, but due to the anti-cheat, we have to do it that way. Now, once your editor loads here, guys that are familiar with Frosty or the FIFA editor tool from Madden 22, you go through here and make your mods, whatever you want. Again, go to Madden Spark, make sure it says waiting for user to launch Madden. Simply click launch. And it will run through its process to write the changes to the files. You'll get new installation detected. You want to hit yes to give it admin privileges. Click yes to give them again. Again, your EA app is always going to be offline. You cannot use our mods or any of the mods with our tools and have the game online. It just will not work if you try to skirt around it and go online. Okay, so this loads up. You see that we're not online, so you can't access any of the online features. That's normal. And we've seen that we were modding the game, so that is great. Okay, so that's pretty much all we've got to do here to get mods going, mods implemented into the game. The only other thing you want to do, if you want to access online and play with your friends, download new rosters, whatever the case is you might be using online for, you'll just open up Spark and restore Madden 24. Very simple. Give it a few seconds. It should pop up. Yep, base game right there. Now, if you go to Madden, if we double click. Now, I didn't start my EA app online, but you see the anti-cheat pop up here. So you'll notice that doesn't pop up whenever, we activate mods, but it, will pop up trying to use online, or the base game in general. But yeah, so you see our modding stuff's gone now. And the game loads fine with the base anti-cheat, so you can go back and forth from having mods to not having mods. So you can play online, just don't be trying to take mods online. Our tools aren't going to allow that, so you're just going to run into trouble if you do try that. So let's avoid that. We avoid issues, hopefully. So that pretty much covers the download of the tools. To download, mods, we got a whole section for Madden 24 in our Discord that you can download from, that the community shares. Ton of, great creative guys out there that always release some awesome mods, so be sure to check those out. If you have any questions, again, we have a troubleshooting forum now in the Discord. Make sure you follow the help template to be able to get the quickest and best help. Failing to follow the template. Likely will leave your questions going unanswered. So very important to pay attention to that. Other than that, we're looking forward to a great Madden modding season. Hopefully have more exciting news to share soon. But for now, we hope you enjoy these tools and the mods that we currently have out.